My people, you don't share again for court, yo. As I dey bring you na updates of everything wey dey happen for court. Make una just dey stone me. Make una dey stay connected to the end of the show. Make una dey hear wetin dey happen for court. Wetin happen for court today? I know say a lot of una go dey talk say una wan hear wetin Inec chairman talk for court. Wetin happen for court today? E too funny wey be say as I dey comot court I dey laugh. If you see how Labour Party lawyers dey attack Inec chairman, una go dey surprised say na Inec chairman dey use play like this. My people, I wan make una stay connected to the end of this show. Make una lis ten to wetin dey use Inec chairman eyes show today as e come as judge don invite am say make e come as witness, make e come defend himself because of wetin e dey do for Inec, all the balablu and the blue blah wey e do for election, make e come defend himself. My people, stay connected to the end of this show. Make una hear wetin this man talk. Make una hear all the nonsense wey dey come out from him mouth. My people, stay connected. See you soon.
Welcome
to Labour TV show.
The whole of crime scene
is happening in the street again.
The center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happiness in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome you back to Labour TV show. If you are new to this show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section so that YouTube will definitely notify you immediately we drop any other video into this channel. Yes, I know that a lot of you may be wondering that I want to hear wetin Inec chairman talk for this for the court today. Man, let's just listen to wetin this man talk. Calm down. You guys should calm down. But I want to say something before I play this video for you. That the change that we have caused, obedient has caused in this Nigeria, I'm saying it that there is no rigging of election will be hard to happen.
This is a wonderful.
Like, for the upcoming election that is going to come, like in the after Peter Obi, after 4 years of Peter Obi, rigging of election will be definitely hard because we Nigerians, we are now open to the truth. Everything that is happening, we are now open to it. So it will be hard for all these politicians to rig election. Like people, I don't talk too much. Man, just go straight to the video. Man, just play for you. I mean, hear waiting happen for court today. Hear waiting Inec chairman they talk with him mouth. See you soon.
It's another great day in court for His Excellency Peter Obi and his team of beautiful, intelligent, magnificent, and extraordinarily hardworking lawyers. And guess what? INEC lawyers, APC lawyers, they are beginning to get tired. The thing done, they tire them. His Excellency Peter Obi keeps bringing in more evidence, and everything looks very, very valid. And the worst thing is that they have tried to object to these documents, but the presiding judge keeps accepting everything. And right now the INEC lawyers are getting frustrated to the point that one of them had a heated argument with the lead counsel of Labour Party, Levi Ozoku, today in court. But before I break that down, let me quickly play you this video. You know why I like this man, Pa Adebanjo, the chairman of Afenifere? Because the man, they always talk true. Because sometimes hearing the truth alone can soothe your soul. Because too many lies wey person don't hear concerning this 2023 election. Listen to the man as he dey talk the truth about the election, about our democracy, about Mahmoud Yakubu. Just listen to the man first.
Those who believe they have done some periphery recognition of Abiola and the struggle for June 12, they may be right. But what was the purpose? What was he fighting for? June 12 was principally a struggle for recognition of the voters to show that their votes do count. as the son of Abiola said, that was the first time in this country that people voted irrespective of religion or ethnicity. And mind you, I don't know how many people will remember that after leading the Nadeco then, Abiola is not our fan. He said he doesn't belong to our party. But because he won the election, free and fair, we supported him. But Babangida us. What Babangida did for us at that time is what Mahmoud has done for us at this time. That's why I say we have not learned the lessons. To allow vote to count. Let the voters vote count. And that's why we are still in this trouble. But that's why I say the battle continues until we allow votes to count and the electorate to enjoy the fruit of their vote.
You have heard him. He said the same thing Babangida did then, denying somebody that was elected by the people, denying the people of their choice. Saying that the same thing Naim Mahmoud Yakubu do now. He said, so our electoral process is still flawed. He said we are not there yet, that the struggle continues. We need to continue to struggle for the people's votes to begin to count. This is an honest man. These are words on gold, on marble, not some old men wey no get respect for themselves, wey go just go collect money, come out, they talk some rubbish. Make Obi go sit down. It's not his turn yet. It's una no get shame. All right, let's now bring you the summary of how proceedings went in court today. As soon as the court convened, Labour Party's lead counsel, Livy Ozoku, stepped up and introduced Anuga San as the person who will be heading Labour Party's proceedings for today. And Anuga San, as soon as he grabbed the mic, quickly started tendering IREV results, IREV documents. He started by tendering IREV results for 21 local government areas in Benue State. And as usual, Inec lawyers, objection my lord. APC lawyers, objection my lord. Now presiding judge said, may una go sit down. He admitted all the forms as evidence and he tagged them as exhibits. It be like say the thing come pain Tinubu counsel. He paid Tinubu lawyer. Now he say, my lord, please, you go excuse me, I won't go outside. Let another person stand in for me. And guess who stood in for Tinubu's counsel that excused himself? James Onoja San, the same San that worked for Lamidi Papa when he tried to take over Labour Party. Can you see that the dots are now connecting? When people said they knew where that thing was coming from, some people say, don't just conclude. What evidence do you have? Do you see now? The LP Council quickly moved to tender IREV documents for 25 LGA in Niger State. And when he tendered that one, he quickly moved and he tendered IREV copies of 20 LGAs for Bauchi State. Objections were raining in from left, right, and center. Now something happened. These documents were blur documents. You can't see anything written on it. Yet Inec certified them as the true copies and gave them to LP. You know, we don't have a problem with that. The IREV copies that are clear show that His Excellency Peter Obi is leading. So if you have documents that are blur, we have the Form EC8 for those same areas. So there are several areas that we can get them from to get the real results. Because we suspect foul play, the Beavers machine has HD camera. So any picture you take with the Beavers machine and you upload to the IREV is supposed to be very, very clear. There aren't supposed to be any blurry documents on the IREV, but we are seeing blurry documents now. Nothing where INEC no fit do. They still certify them as true copies, give Labour Party, and no problem, then collect them. LP Council raised the bigger issue. The IREV results for the local governments in Kaduna State were wrong results. You can't even attribute them to any local government because you cannot see anything on the sheet. And they were uploaded to IREV. So since you cannot see anything on the sheet, does it not mean that they can now allocate any figure they want for those areas? Because nothing is written on the sheet now. Any figure where you like, you write on top. Those are the kind of things where we dey see for IREV after spending over 300 billion naira. And the major reason for spending that much was electronic transmission. See the kind of things where we dey see. And this is one of the reasons why Labour Party is tendering the IREV results, because in as much as the IREV result shows that His Excellency Peter Obi won in many places, the IREV result also discredits the integrity of the election because of all these blurry documents you are saying. One, then something like this document that these results that cannot be traced to any polling unit or local government in Kaduna right there on the IREV. That is 2. Then 3, results are supposed to be transmitted in real time. That is from the polling unit. But as I speak to you, the IREV is yet to upload all results. So all these things point to the fact that the election was poorly done. And those are the things the Labour Party is trying to prove altogether. After tendering more documents, the Labour Party lead counsel, Levi Ozoku San, stood up. He said, "My lord, I brought to the attention of the lead counsel of Inec that Inec has refused to accept our subpoena for them to release documents." And that was where the argument started. One of the Inec counsel stood up and he spoke very rudely to the LP lead counsel. He said, "Please, if you don't have anything to say, don't be using Inec as cover up. If you want them to adjourn, tell them to adjourn." And the Labour Party lead counsel was not having it. He said, "No, it's unfair. The way you are speaking to me is rude. PDP subpoenaed you, you have accepted their own. We have subpoenaed you, you have refused to accept." You know, say then no. Say now Labour Party be the major threat. So they are doing everything to delay the case just to try to, buy more time so that they go reduce the evidence when Labour Party get to tender. And the exchange was getting heated until the presiding judge had to step in. Recall that the other day, somebody from the INEC council told a Labour Party council to sit down, and presiding judge warned him that he will never allow that in his court. Today again, an INEC council stood up and started speaking rudely to the lead council of the Labour Party. But we know why. Now because body they pepper them. Now because they don't say, this thing done too hot, this evidence done too much, and they cannot even defend them. They have tried that, okay, let us raise objection so that the presiding judge no go collect some to even reduce the defense that we have to give. But presiding judge no gree. They admit everything in as evidence. Where they go start from? Now waiting they vex them be that. And at that point, the presiding judge had to step in to restore order. And in the absence of anything else, the case was adjourned till tomorrow. So tomorrow is another great day in court for His Excellency Peter Obi and him brilliant team. How will it be?
Yes, my people, we not don hear wetin happen for court today, and all the evidence we plenty for ground we boku as they do am. They no suppose don't know say Peter Obi won't win this thing. Make the Inec chairman just accept that Peter Obi won the election. Why is it that they are not still prolonging everything? They are prolonging everything. They still court tomorrow like this. By 9 o'clock, by 9 a.m. the court starts tomorrow. They are just prolonging everything, making things very hard for people. After all the evidence, after all the weaknesses that are confesses, after everything. After all the video, the voice notes, everything. My people, see you in my next video. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for staying connected and like Pop TV show. Leave the message up when you let us know when you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you prophetic words from men of God in America and outside America, from the person of Julie Green and Christmas to the visit of Bullock and Clement and all of that. So we'll deal you with some that is where I come from them and also their prophetic words. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming true. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you next week.